am on the 506 Carlton replacement bus. Currently on Harbord Street. And we are moving eastbound. There is Bickford Park. And we move. Harbord is definitely one of the nicest streets in Toronto. Definitely worth a visit. As I was saying, Harbord Street is definitely worth a visit. Whether you're just visiting here, whether you're new here, or whether you're local. Harbord Street, downtown Toronto. Once again, this is the 506 Carlton replacement bus. Complementing the 506 streetcar. As you can see, Harbord is a very interesting street. I hope to do a round trip video so that you can see the other side as well. Go Portugal! I seen these one car with a ginormous Portuguese flag. I wish I could have taken a video of it. It's the biggest flag I ever seen on a car. River Thai, fine Szechuan and Cantonese cuisine. Interesting. Here we see some UofT buildings, University of Toronto, as well as UofT residences. So you'll see Robarts Library right there. I'll just zoom in. Here at Harbord and St. George Street. There she is, Robarts. That's what they call a brutalist architecture. bus normally doesn't carry a lot of passengers during off-peak hours, at least. Very nice, very nice.
Next stop, Hardhouse Circle.
Give you a wide-angle shot of that. Beautiful UofT building. And as you can see, I'm the only one here. There's Philosophers Walk. And upcoming is the Jackman Law Building. I'm a really big fan of that architecture. When the bus moves again, you get more of a clearer picture of what I mean. Philosophers Walk, a really nice, short but sweet stroll. Here comes a 94 Wellesley bus. If you can catch that one. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. But there you go. Let me know what you think. I'm a big fan. Here's Queen's Park Loop. Often find people walking in circles, circle after circle, either clockwise or counterclockwise, doesn't matter. And a lot of people like to run there. There's the Queen's Park Legislative Building. That would be our provincial government. I've always wanted to take this 506 bus because I always see it all the time. See, as you can see, right now we're on the intersection of University and College. Oh, looks like we're getting our first customer. Some of those buildings I mentioned in my previous video, my previous walking video, go check them out. There's a Mars building, but like I said, I have some commentary about that in my previous video, one of my previous videos. Check them out. In my stroll around Hospital Row. We're on University Avenue here. One of my favorite places to walk along. Everything you need as a pedestrian. It's got the ultra wide sidewalks. It's even got this pretty much all along University, this island in the middle. Oh, there's a 506 going the other way. But yeah, we're going south on University right now, and very curious to see how much ground this route, this replacement bus takes. I don't know if, not sure how far it goes. It says to, actually, wait a minute, I think it said to Castle Frank Station. So, I don't know, it's a little bit confusing. I gotta do a little bit more research on that. Normally the replacement buses wouldn't do the whole route. Uh, 13th Avenue Road, going north to Ossington Station. But yeah, what I was saying about the replacement buses, they're normally, it's a complementary, they're working in conjunction with the streetcar route. So this 506 Carlton replacement bus works with the 506 streetcars, same with the 504 King streetcars. The streetcars only go up to a certain point, and then you got it up on a replacement bus. I'll have to find out, but I know for sure 100% for the 504 King, the streetcar, you got to take both streetcar and bus. Like let's say, depending on how far you go, like if you want to go, even if you want to go to Liberty Village, you got to do that. So it can be a bit of a pain. I myself am a big fan of the 504, just King Street West in general. I mean, whenever I've taken the 504, I've never had any really issues, but I guess if you take it, especially during peak hours, there have definitely been some complaints about the reliability. But that's for another day. Right now we're on the 506. We'll see how this goes. 506 Carlton replacement. Here we go. And we're just passing Bay Street here. So, Gerrard Street and Bay Street. And you heard the announcement there, we're approaching Yonge Street. This is a very interesting route. Very interesting. I've always wanted to try this route. And if you've been tuning into my other videos, you'll know that the other day I ran into I was at the college, I was at Yonge and Carlton, and this the 506 Carlton, the streetcar operator waved towards me, and it turns out it was one of the nice fellas that I used to ride his bus all the time. Now I remember his name. His name is Dave. Shout out to Dave. Pretty sure, 99% sure that's his name, but I used to ride his bus all the time. He was a bus operator before. A really nice guy, really good guy, and it was nice of him to wave me over, and we dabbed, and yeah, that was it. We couldn't really talk much, but you know, it's cool. But yeah, one day I want to ride a streetcar. I remember one of the last times I seen him, he was talking about it, being a streetcar operator, and now it's good to see that seems to be doing well, seems to be enjoying it. But I'll have a chat with him sometime. So we're on Gerrard Street East. Gerrard Street East. I don't know, maybe I should go to like Little India, or I don't know. Let's go with the flow here, but we I don't know. Oh, Harvey's. There's a Harvey's here. Good to see a Harvey's there, because man, a couple more of them have been oh yeah, the one at Commerce Court in the past. It's in, oh, I was so sad to see it. It's gone. They had a Harvey's, one of those Harvey's and Swiss Chalet combos, and it's gone now. Gone. Finito. It's pretty sad, but you know, that's life. Life is unfair sometimes. But I used to go there quite a bit. Host a lot of tents around there. yeah, things always change, man. Nothing is forever. Nothing lasts forever. So I just hope those people are doing well. But I do, if you're one of those people who like to explore the path, I think the Harvey's at Royal at RBC Plaza is still open. Yeah, I believe the Harvey's there is still open. So, and I think that one's also Harvey's at Swiss Chalet accommodation. So, yeah.
Next stop, Ontario Street.
So far, I'm really digging this route, and oh my god, I like this.
Next
This is
stop,
awesome, man. I don't even.
Carlton Street.
The bus is not busy at all. There's plenty of space, nice and smooth. The bus operator is driving nice and smooth. There's only me and three other people here. So everything's good. Everything's good here. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do a round trip, just like my last bus ride. I'm gonna try and do a round trip so you can see the outside. I don't know how long this, but depends, man. Cause like, depending on the route. If this route is half an hour, then I can spend another half an hour going back. I don't know if I have time for that, but I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. But man, see, if it's a half hour, I don't even know. Yeah, I should have done my research. I usually do my research, but can you imagine like an hour? Like a half hour one way, half hour the other, 1 hour bus ride. That's gonna be like at least 10 gigs at least, if not more, for a 4K video. No, wait a minute. 1 hour. No, wait. 1 hour would be more like 20 plus gigs. That's crazy. Okay, we're turning on Parliament Street. Parliament. Go. Special Constable. They have so many different just things there, designs. You know, it's funny how things work out because I actually was attempting to do a 94 bus ride, and then this guy starts chatting, and I don't mind at all. That's cool. It's like, yeah. And then but this works out better because I've always wanted to. To the 506 replacement bus. The 94 will always be there, always. LCBO, get your drink on. Get your drink on. Ooh, nice. Looks like they have some nice display, Kendall and Coke. Some type of gift shop or something. There's a butcher. Cabbagetown beer store. Get your drink on. Cheers. Cabbagetown lives here. Some neat residential. Cabbagetown is definitely an interesting neighborhood. But run! Go, 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 go. Catch the bus or whatever you're doing. Go, 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 go. And now we go. And now we go. A lot of interesting sights and on this route. I mean, it's very, very cool how it. I mean, I started from pretty much Ossington Station, or right at the intersection there, and then it cuts through University of Toronto. Now we're went through Hospital Row. Now we're on the east end of downtown. I haven't been in this area in quite some time. I don't normally dog walkers. I'm waiting for the bus. Shout out to construction crew. Interesting, very interesting. Now we're on Bloor Street East. Really love that this route, this 506 Carlton replacement covers a lot of interesting ground. A lot of ground that the regular 506 streetcar doesn't. It's one of the advantages of a bus over a streetcar. A lot more mobile. It's not confined to the tracks. So I'm finding out Castle Frank Station here, the bus bay can get really jammed up. This is the second time I've seen where see Buddy here, the bus operator here on a 65 can't even, there's a training bus in front of me, he can't even get out. Training bus here at Castle Frank Station. Future bus operator, TTC bus operator. Here at Castle Frank Station. So now I'm on the 506 Carlton replacement bus going back the other way to Ossington Station. So we'll be riding westbound. Let's see how this goes. The trip coming up here was very smooth. And then now I'm going to show you the other side of this trip. I'm really a fan of this route. Really a fan of it. Oh boy, you can see a little bit of my reflection. Hopefully that doesn't annoy you. I'll try and reduce that. But as I mentioned, I am a fan of this route. After trying it, I definitely can see myself taking this route more often. But just short little trips to get from. I don't usually go to out west to Ossington or out east to Castle Frank. So if I take this bus, it will probably be just a couple of stops in the downtown core. But hey, that works too. Okay. So waiting for a bus to go there. Bus stop. Cemetery. Might have to change the angle here because I keep seeing the reflection, my reflection. You don't want to see that. I don't think you really want to see that. Maybe I'll change it up here so I can reduce the reflection. I don't know what it's a cemetery. I don't know what it's called. You can look it up. Oh, it looks like might be some kind of film crew going on here. I am the only passenger right now as we left Castlefront Station. There was another gentleman waiting for 506, but I guess he got impatient and ended up taking, I guess, a 65 Parliament, which does go through a bit of downtown, does go to Queens Quay, I believe, but I may have to try that route sometime. Yeah, all these trucks here, there's definitely got to be a film crew. Starline, yeah. Traffic has definitely picked up a little bit here. It's time is it's about 12:22. Lunchtime, that makes sense. Yeah, people going out to lunch, grabbing a bite to eat. Bon appetit. Here we go. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. We just passed Wellesley and Parliament. Filipino Center of Toronto. Another bus. Man, sorry for the reflection. I guess you keep seeing my reflection. Normally I'm not annoyed by my own reflection, but in this case, kind of am. I want you guys to see an unobstructed view. There's a gas station. As I mentioned in the previous video, they're not that easy to find if you're downtown Toronto. So if you're low on gas and you're not completely out, but if you are getting low, might as well just take the first gas station you see if you're driving downtown. If you're in the suburbs, it's a different story, but you'll find it easily in the suburbs. But downtown Toronto, if you're running low on the tank and you see a gas station, you're better just use that gas station.
Next stop, Gerrard Bay.
This other side looks pretty interesting too. Let's see how it compares once we do the full ride. But again, this is a round trip on the 506 replacement, 506 Carlton replacement. Giving you a round trip look here so that you can see from both sides. There's a TPL, Toronto Public Library, shout out. Barbershop, pet clinic, variety store. past the beer store. So that's that would make it 2 beer stores that I've seen on this route.
Next stop, Jarvis Street.
Alright, we're moving. We're moving and we're grooving. Let's go! Let's go!
Next stop, Church Street.
They still gotta change the RU. It's not RU anymore, it's TMU. Toronto Metropolitan University. So I guess now we're cutting through TMU campus. This is why I like to film on both sides. And that's why I like to do a round trip.
Next stop, Yonge Street.
Because it's not practical to keep switching back and forth seats there. But oh damn, sorry, I should have gave you a better shot of that bus, but that's why I like to do a round trip. You see from both sides. Like how we see the reflection of the bus that I'm riding. So this 506 replacement bus is really, really cool because it passes through the University of Toronto, and as well as you can see now, the Toronto Metropolitan University. I'll give you some of the action while the bus is stopped there. That's only the second customer that tapped on after me, so most trips just had a handful of customers. But sometimes it's nice just to have a nice ride. There's Yonge Street. We're approaching Bay Street. Cool snow man, snow woman.
Elizabeth Street.
Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this bus ride. Do you find it interesting? What interests you the most about this bus ride? Would you ever take this bus?
Next stop, University Ave.
University Ave. Avenue. Some of these sites may be familiar to you because I just did recently a walking tour of Hospital Row. College and University, the UofT campus. And now we are on the other side of Queen's Park Loop. Love riding the loop. Again, there's a Queen's Park Legislative Building, our provincial government. There is the east side of the building. Here's Queen's Park Loop. Now all the fall foliage is gone. It's all the trees are bare. I just hopped on the other side here for a bit. Give you some more interesting views, and plus I also don't want to be filming kids. So basically, you saw because you don't get to see this part coming back on my first trip. You don't see this part because it doesn't go through this part of Queen's Park, but it's a lot of University of Toronto buildings here. So these are mostly UofT buildings. Once these cars get out of the way, I can. Here's one of the UofT libraries. Nice. Second time we've seen the 13th Avenue Road. And traffic here does tend to crawl a bit because there's at the top of the loop there, it's reduced to one lane to build a better accessibility for Queen's Park or so for Museum Subway Station. Oh, look at that dog. That's a very cool dog. Black and white. Perhaps a Dalmatian? I'm not sure. But yeah, we're still here. Right near the top of Queen's Park. Just waiting for traffic to clear a little bit. Slowly making progress. I guess I'll just keep the camera on here for a bit. You can watch the cars go by. There's another UofT building. There's Argentina. Porta Argentina. If I should show you guys it. Forget it. I'm gonna show you guys the traffic, but whatever. I think we're just about to pass through. Alright, hopefully here it is. improving the accessibility of the museum station, subway station, the museum TTC subway station. And here is a very nice view of the Jackman Law Building, University of Toronto. On my way up, we had a little bit of a view, but here you get a very, very an epic view of it. So that should all be familiar to you. Somewhat of a selfie here. We are in the midst of University of Toronto, the University of Toronto campus, St. George campus, downtown Toronto, Canada. There's St. George Street. On my way on the other side, we got to see the other side. Now we're seeing this side. We're now seeing the south side of Harbor Street. On my way up, you saw the north side, but yeah, there's the athletic center. You can zoom in on that. There's a Spadina streetcar. Not a great view, it's too much obstructions. Once again, we are on the grounds of University of Toronto. I just love how this 506 replacement bus, this 506 Carlton replacement bus, there's a look down Spadina. You can get into Chinatown there, and Kensington Market isn't too far as well, but yeah, you got to. I'm really enjoying this 506 route because it goes through so many different neighborhoods and places. We just saw the University of Toronto. We've been through TMU campus. We've been through Cabbagetown. And we were in Ossington. Get to see a lot of sights of Harbor Street, which as I mentioned is definitely you want to check out. And I'm sure and I'm confident that after this bus ride, heck, you could even take this bus. You and your people can take this bus. Very, very interesting. Station. I'll make a future video of maybe a complete ride on the 506 streetcar and the 506 replacement bus combined. But even this 506 replacement bus has more. I went round trip between Ossington Station and Castlefrank Station. But this does go west to Hyde Park as well. There it is, man. There it is. Harvard and Shaw. We are almost at Ossington Station. Maybe on a future trip I'll take you further west to Hyde Park Loop. But I think Burr Street West. We're almost at we're arriving at Osgood Station momentarily. Oh, and we got the green light too. I'm the last passenger standing.